Hello and welcome everyone. On the occasion of World Heart Day, we bring you a very special program, One World, One Heart Show, presented by MedgateToday TV Digital, powered by Advanced Media Group and sponsored by Involution. This show unites some of the most respected cardiologists under one roof to clear the myths, share awareness, and guide us on how to keep our heart healthy and strong. Today, we are honored to have with us Dr. DrSurendraNathKhanna, Chairperson, Adult Cardiac Surgery and Heart-Lung Transplant at Artemis Hospital, as he holds more than 3 decades of experience, a pioneer in his field who will be sharing his valuable insights with us. So let's start with the podcast and get all the insights to how we can keep our heart stronger and we can live a very healthier and a longer life. Hello sir, welcome to Medgate Today TV Digital podcast, and it's an honor to have you here and get all the insights to our audience, to us, how we can keep our heart healthy and how we can live a stronger life.
Yeah, afternoon, Ritika, and thank you for such a warm introduction. I'll be glad to share my experiences here.
Sir, as in the introduction, I said that more than 3 decades of experience. So you hold an experience where you have seen the evolution of cardiovascular treatments. So what kind of traditional treatments were there and how the new advancements, new technologies are evolving and how your experience is showcasing in this kind of scenario?
Yeah, to start with it, I would say when I was as young as about 9 years old, then my father is a pioneer. He is a ex-president of the Indian Heart. This is Surgery Association of India.
Wow.
He started the heart surgery in India. He did the first open heart operation in the northern India in 1969. It was a child. He dropped the temperature to about 18 degrees. In 4 minutes, he could do the operation, close the heart and start the heart. That's how I got inspired. And then when I was in class 4th, he took me to CMC Vellore, where he was trained by Dr. Alan Betts.
Okay.
So he showed me the mitral valve replacement. So that's how my interest grew into the field.
And your temptation towards the cardiovascular treatment increases.
Okay. And thereafter, as the evolution of the heart surgery, that time we didn't have a heart-lung machine. Yes. In 1969. Heart-lung machine is a machine which takes the control of the heart and the lungs while we are operating. Okay. So heart and the lungs are stopped and we operate on the heart. So that time it was done in deep hypothermia. The patient used to be cooled down and operated fast, and then operation was over.
So it was quite difficult, and you can say the mortality rate at that point of time was quite high.
Quite high, naturally. So after that, with the advent of heart-lung machine, it came around 1975 or so. Then we started operating on the with the heart-lung machine. We used to stop the heart and the lungs.
Oh my God.
Put the patient on the bypass and then operate on a still heart.
Oh.
And after the operation was over, the heart used to start again.
Because of the gift of technology, I have also seen one, you can say, bypass surgery on YouTube, and there they literally had stopped the heart and they were just doing all the surgeries over the still heart, like you said.
Yeah.
So it was quite tempting, but it was very, you can say, I was so shocked and I was very, 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 you can say, feeling strange how a doctor do such kind of surgeries, giving all his best experience, best knowledge, and dealing with the human life. That was tremendous.
Yeah, it's really amazing. And what our efforts all over the world, doctors, we put only a small fraction in that. The real, the force is somewhere else.
Yes.
And I mean, this thing, Ritika, I mean, you will not imagine when the heart starts beating again, how happy we feel, and this will really, because
Exactly.
sometimes it does so happen. I mean, heart is it takes a pretty long time to, come back on its
Ooh.
own. So, I mean, those were the challenges. And I mean, with the time, now we do bypass on a beating heart. We don't use a heart machine.
Seriously?
The
Wow.
heart is beating, and we operate on the beating heart. So, I mean, with that, the blood requirement is less. The patients can be discharged after 4 days. After the second day, when they are walking in the ward, and after that, the advent, as you say, on the beating heart. Now, we are doing through small incisions, and we call it as minimally invasive.
Minimally invasive.
Either through the center of the chest, or the side of the chest.
Okay.
Small incisions, about 2 inches or 3 inches.
A lot of advancement, a lot of new technologies have been introduced in such kind of 21st century, and I think this kind of treatment is just making the mortality rate less,
Very less.
making people to feel healthy quicker. The recovery is quick, and then they can get back to their, you can say, day-to-day previous life very easily.
Very easily, and very fast.
And what is the doctor's point of view when they see such kind of evolution by having such kind of experience like yours?
No, I mean, we definitely, we have to move with the time, because otherwise we will be lacking behind. And after this, there is yet another breakthrough. Now we are operating through the robots.
Yes, sir.
So in the robotic, we don't actually make an incision. It's a small porthole, a small hole, and the robotic arm goes inside.
Oh.
So we make about 3 to 5 holes in the chest, small holes, no scar is there. And through that, the surgeon...
It's visible from our naked eyes, the holes?
Yeah, holes are, but after that, they are hardly visible.
Okay.
So during the operation, the surgeon sits away, and he manipulates like a video game on the heart.
Yeah.
So with the robotic, the operation is very accurate, and the magnification is about 10 times more. It's much safer. The recovery obviously is extremely fast, because no cuts are there. So robotic has come, and in that we have 2 types of robots. One is the one we import, and the other one now we are making in
India. Yes.
India itself.
Yes.
SSR mantra.
SSI mantra, exactly.
So that is the. So these are the advances.
So you have everyone's life is a learning, and being a doctor, every day new things are coming up, like the technologies, diseases, viruses, everything. So how the doctors cope up with the new advancements? Like what kind of challenges does a doctor face when such kind of robotic things come? Because you have a hold on the traditional method, like doing surgery from whatever the tools are called, and then suddenly a robot comes. So what kind of challenges a doctor face?
Right. As far as the robot is concerned, we have simulators. So we can do the practice on the simulators, and then when we have a control on it, we can do it. But yes, obviously in the other part of the surgeries, like minimally invasive and all that, there is a learning curve. To start with, we go to the centers who are doing it, and we start with the patients who are, I would say, appropriate for that, and then we slowly increase the spectrum of the patients whom we are operating.
Yes.
And the other part of the advancement encompasses, initially the weak hearts, we couldn't do anything, but now we have come up with the artificial hearts, with LVADs. So LVADs are left ventricular assist devices. They are like artificial hearts, because short of heart transplant. The results of heart transplant are extremely good. The survival are 15 to 20 years, and the patient is completely changed. Initially, the patient, he can't even walk to the bathroom, and after the heart transplant, he can even run.
Exactly.
Because it's a new heart.
Yeah.
So but the donor problem is there. So we have come up with LVADs. So LVAD, if we implant, So, I mean, with that, it can act as a bridge to transplant until he gets a heart for a transplant, or else it can be a destination therapy.
Yeah.
I mean, the patient lives on LVAD for next 15 to 20 years or even more. He has to just take a blood thinner, and a battery
Wow.
is there, and he can walk, he can do anything.
Yes.